But have you thought about death and what that looks like?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you scared of it?
No.
No?
No. They did say grade 4 and that, but they never, bluntly said the diagnosis is like a year to 12 to 18 months.
How did that feel?
It was pretty shit.
Did it hit you all at once, or was it something that kind of just hit you over the following days?
Nah, it hit me all at once.
How do you reckon you were able to turn it around from blowing yourself up in a car park, getting pissed, to, alright, I'm going to have a crack at this thing? And
It's not usually like me to give up, but I think I just gave up for that little, and yeah, then I just thought, nah, that's not who I am. I don't just give up that easy. I'd rather have a good, healthy life than just sit around being a miserable drunk.
Is there anything that you're fearful of now over the next 12 months, whether that be treatment, getting sick, and what I guess the next 12 months looks like in that aspect, just treatment? And
I try not to think about it too much. Just there's no point sitting around thinking about stuff that you can't really control. So
welcome to DTO's Dying to Know. I'm Talia.
And I'm David.
And we're the founders of Die Trying Official. Today, we're stepping a little outside our comfort zone and doing something we've been wanting to do for a long time. Our goal here is to highlight the stories and challenges of everyday people and what they face on a day-to-day basis. Today, we're bringing you Bradley's incredible journey battling with stage 4 brain cancer, from the moment his world changed to the strength he's found to fight back. Thank you for joining us on his journey. We can't wait to see what happens. Thank you so much for being here, Bradley. We're really excited to get into this with you.
really excited to get into it too.
All right. I think we really wanted to start with the diagnosis. When were you first diagnosed and how old were you?
I think it was in 2015 and I would have been 16 or 17 years old. It was, I was having some problems in my head, with my vision and stuff, and having headaches and had a sore neck. So Mum decided to take me to the chiropractor because she thought my neck might have been out, and then he suggested to go get an MRI. And then I had to jump through some hoops to get that, but then eventually got that done and it would come back as a benign tumour on my brain. And
so how do they know that it's benign right from word go?
Well, I honestly don't know. I'm not sure if they got it right.
Yep.
Whether they just cut it out and they didn't send biopsies off to get it tested.
So did they cut it out straight away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they obviously would have tested it then, I would assume.
I'm not too sure on that part, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if they done any tests on it. They did say it was benign, but it also could have been a grade 2 cancer, so I'm not too sure. Because, the way it grew back so quickly, and it was like a year's difference from when I first had surgery, and then it was like another year after that. I had a second surgery to cut out a grade 3 astrocytoma, and then that went all well and good for 10 years, and here we are now.
Yeah, right.
With
Okay.
big grade 4.
16's pretty young. How did you feel about the tumour then? So you obviously didn't think it was cancer.
No.
So it didn't affect you in any way. You were just like, get it cut out and we'll just keep going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty much how I live most of my life anyway. I
It
don't
is what
worry.
it is, and just get on with it.
I don't worry too much about stuff. Sometimes it might be a bad thing. You can sweep a lot of things under the rug, but yeah, no, it sucked. Because at that stage, it was school holidays. All my mates were going off bloody partying and going on holidays and shit.
Brain surgery.
I had to stay home and do nothing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
So then from 16, when was the next diagnosis?
It was a year later. So it was just as I was turning 17, and I was just about to start working, and then I had to go and have that surgery, and then
So you were getting the same sort of symptoms again, so you thought it was the same thing again, and you went straight to the same path again, MRI, and they found another tumour.
Yeah, what happened? I was at work actually, and I had like some really bad vision. It was like when you look into a crystal ball, and it was, I just couldn't see shit.
Yeah,
And
right.
I almost passed out, but I somehow managed to get out of the room where I was working at, and then they thought I was on drugs.
Did they test you?
They did, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I couldn't speak to them. I couldn't let them know what was going on.
Oh, your
'cause
speech went.
I couldn't talk at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
right.
And that was like half an hour. And they were like, what's going on? Like, are you on drugs? What's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you? And I remember I was sitting in the first aid office, and I was just saying, I was trying to speak. I was just going, bleh, bleh, basically like that.
Yeah, wow.
And then I sort of come good, and then I could explain to them. And then I think they called mum. Yeah, they called mum, and she come pick me up. Really?
I'm surprised they didn't call an ambulance.
Well, that's what I was about to say. They probably should have called an ambulance.
Yeah, if you're telling them your history and your past thing, you
Yeah.
probably should have called an ambulance.
But even if they
But-
didn't know your history, like surely if someone's sitting there, like, and you think they're off their face,
Yeah,
you
call
would
an
still call an
ambulance.
ambulance.
I won't call out the workplace, but it's the place that I was working at the time. They
Probably should do better.
yeah, I think so, definitely.
So then mum came and got you, took you to the hospital, obviously.
No, I didn't go to the hospital. I just went home, and then I'd say mum's sorted all this stuff out for me for so many years.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Mumsy.
Yeah, shout out to mum. But yeah, I can't remember the whole process because I just didn't think about it, and I just let mum and the people at Mark Hughes. I had Sandy and Alicia, and now I've got Sophie that look after all my appointments and stuff. They have
Yeah,
been
right.
for like 10 years.
Yeah, right.
So they just deal with all that, like help me out with all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, perfect.
I think I come home and then got in contact with them or one of my doctors to go and have scans. And yeah.
And that's when you found out the second time.
Second
Yeah.
time. And that's when they actually diagnosed it as cancer.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
So that was stage 3 at that point.
Yeah.
Did they give you a life expectancy at that point?
I can't remember him saying it, but mum said it was only it was after they told me I had a year this time. Mum said, because I don't remember him saying,
Yeah.
but mum was like, well, think about it, last time they gave you 3 years.
Yeah,
So
right.
I don't remember him saying that.
Right.
Okay.
So really, you weren't interested in listening to it,
No.
pretty much. Yeah, right.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So at 18, was it then?
at that point.
At that point, you were given
3
3 years.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
27.
It's a bit longer.
Yeah.
Got a few extra years out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So then you had surgery again.
25th of August.
No, also
From
from the second diagnosis, what was the treatment then?
surgery and then radiation for 6 weeks, and then the temozolomide again, tablets. I can't remember if it was the same what I'm doing now, if it was 5 days a week for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I honestly can't remember.
Seems so long ago, probably.
Yeah, I know. Well, mum can't remember either. So she can't remember if I was taking them constantly or
Yep.
if it was just having the 5 and then a break. I'm assuming that's what it would be. 'Cause,
What was treatment like back then? Did it knock you around?
I wasn't that active of a person to begin with, like through my teen years after I finished playing soccer. So I sort of just sat around and didn't do much. I just sat around and got blazed, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
Love that.
Well, honest, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, really, who were you before the diagnosis? Then, what did you do? And then what changed after you were diagnosed?
So you mean like the second time?
Yeah,
Great.
so just
Yeah,
those first two
just those
times.
those first
Did
early
anything
years.
change?
Once I finished treatment, I didn't change my lifestyle a great deal. I was still like just doing what teenagers do, drinking and partying and all that. And then, probably would have been about 2 years after that. One of my mates, Luke, hit me up. He was like, "Oh, do you want to start coming to the gym with me?" So I went with him. He came once, and then he stopped going. But I kind of liked it, so I kept going, just weight training and stuff. And I didn't take it heaps seriously I still was doing all like partying and that. But yeah, I don't know. It's
So you started training. Would you say or sort of started training
yeah, I did.
after your second diagnosis?
Yeah, a
Yep.
couple of years after
Do
that.
you reckon that helped you mentally, physically? Did it help you in any sort of way?
Definitely,
Yeah.
100%.
Did your chemo and radiation like affect you the first time you did it?
Yeah, I think it would have. I would have been fatigued and stuff. I remember when I done my second dose and it was higher. The first time I took the tablet, I spewed it straight back up, and then I cracked the shits and I was like, "Fuck this, this is poison. I don't want to take this shit." Blah blah blah.
Yeah. I suppose it'd be really hard to comprehend the fact that you've got like a brain tumor because it's something that I guess you can't see. And if you don't necessarily feel unwell, it'd be hard to, I guess, take that on board and be like, or take it seriously that there is actually something going wrong. With the, I guess if we kind of fast forward a little bit to the now diagnosis, what were your symptoms and everything before this one?
The only ones I noticed was my speech.
Yep.
So I just couldn't. I'd really struggle to find words, and I just couldn't speak.
Yep.
Properly. Like I'd try and think of a sentence to say it, but I just couldn't say it out loud.
Yeah, right.
And I would sit there and say to myself in my head, I think I can put a sentence together. I would say it on repeat until I could finally put a sentence together. And I sort of ignored that. I was like, it's just nothing.
I'm just going through.
Yeah.
Just having a moment.
Yeah.
Typical bloke, just avoid the doctor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay. So then at what point did you decide to go to the doctor again? Or were you having regular checkups throughout?
Yep.
Yeah.
So for years after the second diagnosis, I think I would go in for 3 monthly scans, and it was all good for ages, so changed it to 6 months, and then it was good for again, so then it just went annually.
So did they ever actually say to you, you're all good, you're in remission? No. Okay. So they were always pretty sure that it was going to come back?
They said it's pretty high chance to come back.
Yep. Okay.
Did you take that on board and believe it? Or did it get... So say you've gone from 3 month scans to then 6 month scans and it's starting to spread out. Did you personally believe you and yourself that, I could beat this thing?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought, because it had been so long, I just thought, it's all over now. Like, I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah. So fast forward, I guess, to this diagnosis then. When did you find out?
It would have been early 2025, I believe. I want to say March, May, one of them 2 months. It was one of the M months.
Yep. And was it just a normal checkup or had you gone to a doctor?
It was just the annual one.
Yep.
And then they said, there's a bit of something suspicious there. We'll just do another one in, I think it was a couple of weeks. They'd done it in another one. And, they said it looked different and there was more growth again.
So it was growing
in that 3 months?
Yeah.
In the 3 weeks, it was 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
No, I think it might have been 3 months.
3
months, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. So was it just like a random doctor's conversation? Like, how did that whole diagnosis happen?
Well, the diagnosis wasn't actually until after they done the surgery and had the biopsy.
Right. Okay. So that happened so you got your scan in May, had 3 months or so, another scan, it had grown.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we're going to do surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that was in August?
Yeah. 25th.
25th of August. Okay. And then how soon after the surgery did you go in for your diagnosis?
It was like a month, I think. Because I had to send it down to Melbourne and test it and test it and test it again. But yeah, it was like they did say 5 to 7 days I'd have the results.
Yep.
It was like a month.
Was that like a month of hell, or did you just believe that it was just...
I just told myself it was like just benign growth, because I'm pretty sure it can happen.
Yep.
Like when there's damaged area in your brain. It can just be like scar tissue or stuff like that.
Gotcha. And then what do you remember what date you were actually diagnosed?
No.
No? So it would have been, roughly a month later, so September.
Yeah.
Were you there by yourself? Was your mum with you? Was Emily with you?
Mum, I think Emily as well. Emily came to a lot of them. Mum came to all of them.
Yeah.
But the first time they went in to see, I think it was my radiologist, and he said they didn't actually tell me. I just Googled it, and then I went in and seen me I think she's my neurologist. Something I know. I've got so many doctors I can't keep track of them.
Yeah.
But then because I was like racking my brain, and I just asked her, I was like, am I going to die in a year? And she was like, yeah, probably. And that sort of hit me a bit. I was like, oh shit.
So they never actually said to you,
No.
like, yeah, right.
I think they didn't.
So they talked you through the diagnosis and gave you all these fancy names. You've Googled it and been like,
Yeah, they
shit.
did. They did say grade 4 and that, but they never like bluntly said the diagnosis is like a year to 12 to 18 months.
Terminal.
Yeah.
And obviously grade 4 is classified as terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How did that feel?
It was pretty shit.
Yeah. Did it hit you all at once, or was it something that kind of just hit you over the following days?
No, it hit me all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they said that, I sort of just zoned out because I had the shits. I was waiting for the appointment to finish. And then I took the keys off Mum, and she was just sorting out some other stuff. I went outside, and I went and sat in the car park, and I had my head in my hands. And for the first time in years and years, I was crying before I knew it. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how you would process that in that moment, because that's insane.
Well, Mum dropped me off, and then I decided to get drunk. And I got home. Didn't make it any better.
No, not by any means. But also, like, if you've never been through something like that, I guess it's how else do you deal with it?
How confronting is it being told that you're going to die?
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that over the next week, day, month?
It was literally that day that they told me. I went home, and I was drunk, and I was sad, and I was crying out the back. And then Emily was trying to call me because we usually have a phone call after work or whatever. And I was ignoring her. And then I think I sent her a text saying something. She called me again, and I answered. She was like, what's wrong? And then she ended up driving over, and then stayed the night. And then, I was in bed till like 1 o'clock the next day, and she sent me a message. She sent me a reel, actually, about how muscle mass helps beat cancer, like helps you survive. And then she was like, why don't you just get up and go to the gym, stop feeling sorry for yourself. And then I was like, fuck, I might as well, eh? Like, what's the point? What's the point about being sad?
So literally like 24 hours later.
Yep.
Wow. I am speechless. 24 hours and you're like, okay, well, fuck this.
Well, how do you reckon you were able to turn it around from fucking blowing yourself up in a car park, getting pissed, to, all right, I'm going to have a crack at this thing? And
well, it's not usually like me to give up, but I think I just gave up for that little...
Just let yourself feel it, I
moment.
suppose.
And then I just thought, nah, like that's not who I am. I don't just give up that easy. So I'd rather have a good, healthy life than just sit around being a miserable drunk.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
So has training now, so you do Muay Thai, did you take that up during cancer?
No, I only started that about 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
So you had a little bit of that, and then training. Has that helped you with throughout cancer, training?
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
In what sort of ways do you reckon, like more mentally, physically, or?
Yeah, both. Obviously having a fit, strong body helps your body cope with diseases and like going through the treatment and stuff. And then the the mentality side of it as well, like just the discipline and stuff.
Yeah.
It keeps your mind sharp.
Absolutely. That's insane that you were able to kind of turn that around in such a short time and then go, hey, let's just do it anyway. Because I feel like it would have been really easy just to kind of go, well, I'm going to die anyway.
Yeah.
So
well,
what's
that's
the
what
point?
I was thinking for like.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
Well, yeah. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm speechless. I'm speechless, I think, because the doctors didn't give you all of the information. Like they didn't just sit you down and give you the reality of it. And I think that can be really scary for some people because like people that Google themselves, like they try and tell us, don't, Google MD, don't, search your symptoms and hope that, and diagnose yourself. But the fact that you had to do that is insane.
I think in a way they like might have expected me to know, so they just wanted to soften it a little bit, so it wasn't so
quite
harsh.
as brutal.
Yeah.
Would you have rather them just laid it out flat, or would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did your mum cope with that news?
Oh, mum's probably one of the strongest women I've ever met in my life. So, yeah, she handled it well.
Yeah.
She's always handled it well.
That's so good. It's so nice to have that strong support system around you, especially during all of this. Like, yeah, wow. Okay.
Have you had a good support system around you through all this? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shout out to anyone in particular,
or? My whole family, all my Muay Thai coaches for sure, discipline.
Yeah.
And then all my mates, definitely.
Did it change?
And Emily. Sorry.
Did it change the dynamic for you with friends and family after the diagnosis? Did you find that people were more, I guess, what's the word? Sympathetic.
Yeah. Some yes and some no. I had a couple of my mates over for like a barbecue, a couple of beers and that, and they just treated me as per
normal.
Yeah, tore shreds off me, gave me shit.
What you want from mates, yeah.
Kind of stuff I like.
Yeah, good.
So, yeah, I usually do tell them, and most of them just know. Like I don't like sympathy and all that sort of stuff. I'm not a big fan of it.
Has it changed a lot in your day-to-day life? Like anybody that kind of finds out, are you struggling with how people are treating you now?
First interactions with people, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like if they find out that first before they meet you, is it?
No, it kind of sounds twisted, but it's not. People that I first meet, I don't really say anything to them.
Yeah.
Like unless they ask.
Yeah.
But people that I've known before and I haven't seen for a while, and then they're like, "Oh, how you going? How you been?" Blah blah, and I'll tell them. And it sounds twisted, but the look on their face, I kind of think it's funny. As bad as it sounds.
It sounds terrible, but I guess, if you don't laugh about it, you'll cry, right?
Yeah.
So you got to have some fun with the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So were you working when you were diagnosed?
This time
This
around?
time, yep.
Yep.
Yep. Did you have to stop straight away? What was that whole dynamic like for you?
I didn't stop straight away, no. I did ease off a bit. Mainly just not doing night shift and stuff.
Yeah.
I could have done it, but it was more a mental thing. Like 12 hours of night shift, things go through your head and all that sort of stuff.
Absolutely. And not only that, but sleep deprivation the next day and everything. You can definitely fall into those mental health episodes, I guess.
Yeah.
So trying to avoid those is definitely help. What do you think your plan will be for right now? So obviously you're not working at the moment. Is that just because of treatment, or is that because you can't, or?
That's for treatment. I also can't operate heavy machinery for 12 months.
12 months after treatment.
Yep.
Okay, yep. And I guess the big question here is do you plan on returning to work?
To be honest, probably not.
Yeah.
Like, unless I have to, you get given a year to live. you don't really want to go back to work.
No way.
I'd rather.
That's the last thing you want to be thinking about.
Yeah, I got some things I'd like to do that, like I could maybe get an income from, mate, or just, yeah, I got some things I've been thinking about anyway.
Yeah, perfect. Let's kind of dive into who you were before the diagnosis. So the kind of, I guess.
And you said you weren't really an active person after you stopped soccer and then you got diagnosed.
Yeah.
So what was like a average day for you back then, I guess?
Well, I used to work when I
feel like the years just all smush in together when you get to this age that it's like, I don't even remember what I was doing.
Yes, I stopped playing soccer when I started working. But when I was meant to start working was when I had my first surgery. So I got my job, but then I had to have surgery. So they held me job for me. And then I went back to work and I done afternoon shift.
What was that? What work were you in then?
The abattoirs,
Right.
meatworks.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What was important to you back then?
Yeah, partying, drinking.
The social aspect, I guess.
Yeah.
Social fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And coming, I guess, to the moment the switch flipped, what is important to you now?
Friends, family, just having a good, healthy lifestyle. Emily, Bindi, shout out to Bindi, that's my dog.
Perfect.
What was the turning point of when you wanted to change your lifestyle?
I just didn't like the person that I was when I was just, like my whole life was based around partying and drinking and taking drugs and all that sort of stuff. And you do that for a couple of years, you get in shit mind state, and then you sort of I started to hate myself. I didn't like the person I was. I didn't like the person how I acted when I would go out in public and I'd be drunk and I don't think many people liked me as well.
Fair. I feel like a lot of us, when you're going through those early 20s and even late teens, we all go through it.
Yeah.
90% of us go through it.
Finding yourself,
finding your feet, and then falling into that whole social aspect of going out and drinking every weekend and doing drugs. And I mean, we've all been there at some point, I'm sure. What was different this time though? So obviously this is your third round and you'd been, through 2 diagnoses. What changed this time that you were like, no, I'm actually going to try it this time?
Well, I didn't take the last one as seriously. I just figured, well, I feel fine. It's it's not going to affect me in any way. And I didn't read into it either. I didn't actually know about cancer and all that because I just didn't want to. I just swept it under the rug.
Yeah.
But this time I'm a lot more aware of how it affects you and people around you even. So yeah, just making changes to help myself and better myself.
Yeah, and just to not feel like crap, I suppose, through treatment and that too, because
even I've been looking into all the foods and stuff I've been eating, the way drinking out of plastic bottles and all just little things like that. There's so much that you got to look into when you've got this sort of diagnosis, just to get your body as clean and healthy
as possible.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I think we definitely wouldn't be thinking about those things now until you have that health diagnosis, which I guess is kind of scary, right? Because if you had a thought about this kind of stuff earlier, could it have helped, or could you be in a bit? There's so many what ifs, I guess, really, isn't there? This one is quite heavy, and I know this is a deeply personal topic, but have you thought about death and what that looks like?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you scared of it?
No.
Are you happy with the life that you've lived? Are you comfortable knowing that you've done the things that you want to do, or is there still lots of things that you're wanting to do?
There's lots of things that I would still like to do, but I've made a lot of good changes in my life, so I'm pretty happy with that.
That's good.
Considering how I was 12, 13 years ago to now, I'm a much better person. Compared to what I was.
Yeah, amazing. Is there anything that you're fearful of now over the next 12 months, whether that be treatment, getting sick, and what I guess the next 12 months looks like in that aspect, just treatment and how you're feeling wise?
No, not really. I try not to think about it too much. Just
stay out of
Take
your
it
head.
as it comes.
Yeah.
Deal with it when it kind of shows up.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
perfect.
no point. Yeah, no point sitting around thinking about stuff that you can't really control. So
Yeah, wow.
Why
mind-
stress about something when it's not here yet, I guess?
yeah, that's right.
The mindset is just phenomenal. I love it. How has it impacted your relationship?
It's definitely made us stronger. A lot stronger.
Amazing.
Obviously, Emily's never been through anything like this before, so it'd be really hard on her.
Absolutely.
But yeah, she's doing really good. She's definitely compared to the first time I said I'm probably gonna have to have surgery to now, a lot less tears and a lot less stress.
yeah. It's a heavy thing to put on anybody,
Yeah.
let alone yourself. How did you navigate that when you first found out? Was it a bit of a turning point for the two of you? Did you want to continue the relationship? What's the first thing that went through your head?
I did ask Emily because I said it's a pretty heavy thing. If you want to not be a part of it, it's completely fine and I understand. But she was like, no. Not happening. It's like, you're not getting rid of me that easy.
Yeah.
All it takes is brain cancer.
Yeah.
Well, wow. Okay, cool. That's amazing. Hats off to you, Emily.
It's a pretty solid mindset that you've got. How do you, are there days like it falls apart?
Not completely, but there's little times where it
Little
does.
chinks in the armor here and there.
Yeah, but I've got. Yeah, I don't know.
How do you bring yourself back?
I think about it for a bit and then I start thinking and then I start getting a headache and I'm like, fuck, this is annoying. And then I'm like, oh, right, I'm sick of thinking now. So I don't know. Sometimes I'll go for a ride on my bike and go see me kangaroos. You can say that on me
On
me
your page, yeah.
Chat to them.
Yep. Or yeah, just fresh air, sunshine, like swimming, just not sitting around because the more active you are, I find the less your mind is racing.
Very, very true.
I wish
Yeah.
I didn't have ADHD right now. When people say to me, I just stop thinking, I'm like, how?
That's a bloke thing.
How does that even
Yeah.
happen?
We don't think much as it is, so
No.
it's pretty easy to just sit there and look at spiders or something. I think.
Is there anything now that you value that probably back then you took for granted?
Definitely my health,
Health?
Yeah.
Health, number one.
food, fitness. Yeah,
So, in
100%.
hindsight, do you reckon it would have helped if you started earlier?
absolutely.
Is that hard to recognise, or
No, it is what it is.
there's nothing you can do now?
Nah. Like I'm still young and like I have been bettering my health for quite a few years now, and I think I've got to a point now where it's probably the best it's ever been, even though I'm bloody doing treatment and stuff. Like I actually feel probably the best I've ever felt.
So you reckon it's helped
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
fight for this long?
What made you want to share your story online? It's a very public place to go.
Yeah, and after meeting you for a week, you don't strike me as the typical influencer type. So what made you want to share your story so publicly?
I don't know, to be honest. I just thought like I may as well make a page about it and yeah, just share it, and so I can inspire people and even if they're not going through what I'm going through, people obviously go through shit, and if I can give out advice, it's going to help them better themselves instead of doing the things that I used to do, like the drinking and the partying and that constantly.
Yeah, well, it definitely gives a as a reality check, like,
You have no idea how many times I've been sitting in the car going, I don't want to fucking go to gym today. And then I'll be scrolling on Instagram and one of your bloody videos will pop up. I'm like, for fuck's sake, get my bag, out I get, off I go.
what do they say? You got 100 problems until you get one health problem.
Absolutely.
And you've got one problem. So it's a privilege to have 100 problems rather than one health problem.
Absolutely. It's definitely been a wake-up call, I think, for a lot of people. Did you think so many people would be interested in your story?
Not at all, no. When I first made that first video, like it got a little bit of traction. I think I had like 2,000 followers, and I was like, holy shit, that's so many, because I've always kept my social life on the internet pretty private, and I've never had so many random people on the internet.
Did it happen so you say, the first, 24 hours was just a couple of thousand and it wasn't too crazy?
I think the first 24 hours it got up to nearly 10,000.
Oh my God. Did you just go to sleep and then wake up and they were there?
Yeah, it was when I woke up it was about 5, and then just throughout the day, like my phone was just constantly going off. I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, well, that's how we came across you. I think
That's
I was
literally how we found
being
you.
a passenger princess.
Yes.
Just
Standard.
doom scrolling. And then I think your pin reel showed up. I was like, look at this fucking weapon. I was like,
We should do something about
Rachel,
this right now.
I was like, ironically, he fits the brand name of Die Trying.
I was thinking that, yeah.
I was like, he's going to give it a crack. Like, we should at least give this bloke something.
It went from watching your video to me going into my hyperfixation in my head, and I was like, okay. David was like, we should just send him some stuff. And I'm like, no. We're going to do a whole lot more than that, because, I think your story just not only inspired us, but we just know how far I think your story can go, because what you're doing it's next level. Like, to be given a terminal diagnosis ultimately, and then to say, fuck that, is just everything that we stand for, which is exactly why we were like, hello, let's be friends.
Um,
Have you had much people reach out, positive comments, negative comments? What have you received from people?
Mainly positivity. I've had a lot of people message me saying like, "Oh, thanks for sharing your story. It's helped me like get motivated and get off my ass and be healthy, all that sort of stuff." And they said I've like inspired them a lot and that sort of stuff.
How does that make you feel?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess you are doing something. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good to inspire people and be able to encourage them. I've sort of always been like that. I like to,
build your mates up.
Yeah, just everyone really.
Have you had many negative comments?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I don't look at them.
That's good. I was going to say
I don't think I have.
Yeah.
Really.
I feel like there's a lot of online doctors.
Oh, so many. Which is so I do say it and then I read into it, and I just I appreciate people giving me advice.
Absolutely.
And I read into it and I see how it would benefit me, and if it would benefit me, and if it doesn't benefit me, then I won't worry about what they've said.
That's probably the perfect way to look at it, right? I mean, I'm sure the comments definitely come from a good place.
Yeah.
I don't think they might be saying it to be rude, I guess. So if it does help, then fantastic. I guess you can't work with what you don't know.
Yeah.
So
I am a bit of a skeptic as well, so I don't trust people on the internet that much.
Yeah, there's a few wackos out there, that's for sure.
Like us, like, hey, come hang out with us for a weekend.
Come jump on a plane. I still find it insane, hey, because I was like, literally 4 weeks ago, no idea who any of us were, and we've just spent a weekend together, just doing the most random shit. Yeah, I'm okay with it though. I'm so fine with that. What message would you want to share with other people facing a similar or the same terminal illness that you have?
Just do the best you can. Like, I'm pretty blessed. I've still got good health in that, and I go through the hospitals and I see a lot of people that are way worse off than I am. So it might be easy for me to say, but just do your best to keep active and have a good mindset, stay healthy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of for that.
Beautiful. What does the next 6 to 12 months look like for you? What do you want to do in the next 6 to 12 months?
Thailand, 2 weeks training camp.
Oh, is that the Muay Thai?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard that it's like so intense, but it's so good. I've had some mates go over there actually. Have you like looked into it further and booked it? And
No, I haven't booked anything. I'm going to start doing some looking. I also want to do some travelling around Australia, just because like I haven't. This is the farthest north I've ever been, and then we're going to
From
Cairns.
Newcastle to Brisbane.
Yeah,
yeah, wow.
crazy. 'Cause like
Yeah.
I know I've been overseas. I've been to Japan. I've been to New Zealand on a cruise, but I want to see a bit more of Australia also.
Australia's beautiful. We did the Cape and it was so nice. Like full on, but so nice.
As long as there's a place I can train 3 to 4 days in a row.
That was my entire trip. He's like, as long as there's somewhere I can train the whole way there.
You have to be. It's part of it.
Yeah, we made special stops.
We made special stops in the most random towns just so he could go to gym.
It's a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
What does the next like 6 to 12 months of treatment wise look for you?
So it'll be. I'll start back on the temozolomide second week of December, I'm assuming, and it's just 5 days a week for 6 months at 320 milligrams. So double the dose I was doing while I was doing radiation.
Do they affect you in any way? Like you've done this before at that dose. Do they affect you? Will it?
The highest dose I've had of this was 200 milligrams, and once I that first one where the dose went up and then I spewed, I kept taking it, and I from memory I was all right. I don't think
You just kind of had to get over that first little hump of your body adjusting,
Well, I
I
was
guess.
supposed to take nausea tablets with it, but I was like, nah, I'm hard as fuck. I'm not taking it. And then I spewed.
And
then I
that
had a
humbled
tantrum.
you?
Will you take nausea tablets this time?
Yeah, I did it this time round. It's just 3 for 3 days straight. So I'll do it again this time because I don't like spewing that much.
Yeah, no, I can't say feeling nauseous is a nice feeling. So obviously, like, you'll have treatment for the next 6 months. I guess you're not going to really find out any more about what's happening or if it's working until after that. Do you have any scans in between? Like,
Yeah, I do. I'll be doing regular scans still just to check the progress, whether it's growing, shrinking, staying the same, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So they've taken it out completely. It hasn't gone anywhere else, or
No, it hasn't spread.
okay.
It's just in that same spot around here somewhere.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
They're just because of the part that it's in, it affects my cognitive abilities and speech, I believe. So they couldn't go too far in, otherwise they would damage my brain. So they had to leave a little bit in, hence the treatment. Like it's, I think that's usually, I think that's usually the case with a lot of them.
Right, because I suppose they can't really like dig around too far in case they damage something else.
Yeah.
Surgeons are wow.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I
Yeah.
could barely tie up Emily's dress last night.
Yeah, steady hands. You'd be terrible.
That'd be good. That'd be right.
All right, so I'll dig into some questions that we've had from some people online. How has the diagnosis changed the way that you see yourself?
I don't know. I still see myself as the same person I am, really. I do think about how other people see me more, but like I think about that more often.
Does that affect you? Like, does that bother you? Like that you're having to think about that?
Yeah,
so often?
sometimes. It's just there's a look that people will give you
See the
when
cancer first rather than you.
as just like a cancer patient instead of a normal person.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And is that just from like, I guess, random people, or is it more so just like your family and friends and?
Just random people.
Yeah.
doctors as well. But I think that's just built into them, to be honest, like the empathy and the sympathy.
Well, I suppose they would see it every day.
Yeah.
It'd be hard. It'd be a hard thing to kind of flick off.
It's not exactly a bad thing. Like, some people do enjoy the empathy and the sympathy and that sort of stuff. It comforts them, but I don't know, I'm a bit weird like that. It just makes me awkward. I'm just like,
Does that affect the way you then see other people if they see you that way?
Nah.
No, you don't care.
No,
I
I just try and change it so they see me differently.
see you instead of
Yeah.
the cancer.
Make a bit of usually make a bit of dark humour or something about it.
Lighten the mood.
Yeah, try to anyway. And then I do that, and then it just gets even more awkward.
Especially if they're not like into the dark humour, they
Yeah.
would just be so awkward.
Have you had any awkward moments like that?
A couple, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple.
Emily's nodding.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, how
I used
good.
to get her with it all the time.
How has Emily been like in that side of it with the dark humour?
She's getting better with it now. I don't know. I feel like I'm good at tripping her up with stuff, and she'll say something, and then I'll be like, "Oh, what? Because I've got cancer," and then she's like, "You can't get me with that anymore. You said it too many times."
Oh look, like I said, if you don't laugh, you'll cry, right? Another one was, what has the potential of facing your own death taught you about living?
Just don't take life for granted. Really, like so many people that could be like they've got no problems. It's kind of crazy because the people that treat their body the worst are the ones that live the longest.
It is insane to me that is the case.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many people in my life.
96-year-old alcoholics who smoke every day.
Yeah, and have eaten the
No health
shittiest
problems.
diet.
Maybe it's a secret.
Get back
Right,
on the
we're all going to
yeah.
start smoking and drinking.
Yeah.
That is not what we're trying to take away from this.
No.
Yeah, just don't take life for granted, really. Just if you're stuck in a rut or anything, do something about it, because like you can't. I don't know. It's easy for me to do with my mindset. If I think about doing something, I usually will progress towards doing it, or I'll just do it. It's obviously different with everyone else. A bit harder for people to be as upfront and just go and do stuff. So just don't be scared about it. Don't worry about what people think.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Just get in and do it.
Yeah, don't overthink ever. There's no
Is that the secret?
there's no
Are you talking to a woman here or a man? Because I tell you
I can
now.
resonate. Yeah, don't think, just do.
yeah.
Is that a new catchphrase? Or?
Yeah.
Have you thought about what the next 12 months looks like, in the sense of what could be going on further, like past those 12 months? Marriage, kids, everything else.
Are you looking past so you say you've been given 12 months to live. Can you look past that? Are you hopeful?
Yeah, absolutely. I reckon it'll be a part of my future. Kids, marriage and all that.
Has it moved it forward for you in your head?
No, I definitely wouldn't rush it.
Yep.
Still, yeah. Like, I'm not itching for all of it.
Yeah.
But I would like for it to happen eventually.
Does it scare you, the thought that it might not?
The thought it might not happen, no. But the thought of it happening, and then, 10 years down the track, I'd get really, really sick, and then, I can't be there to look after him and that sort of stuff. That does a little bit.
Yeah, right. I have not cried this whole time, and that it will do it.
Kids are fair.
Yeah, talking about kids, that's really hard. Okay, I need a minute. You're up.
So you believe full-heartedly you can beat this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking earth. Why not?
When you think about the people who have stood by you, lows, highs, is there anything that you wish that they knew?
No, I've always thought of myself as, like, with my friends and stuff, the sort of person that people can lean on, because I'm pretty good at dealing with stuff like that. so I let people lean on me, and it doesn't really affect me that much. I feel like I may not look it, but I'm probably a comforting person.
There's different types of comfort.
Yeah.
There's the soft comfort and there's the hard comfort where you're there for people. Yeah.
Yeah. I have been told that I make people feel safe around them. So
That's a nice feeling, especially as a woman, having men around you that make
Do you
feel
have someone
safe.
to do that for you now?
like comfort was
Comfort you. Like if you can't always lean on yourself, is there?
Emily.
Perfect.
When it comes to family and that sort of stuff, I'm always strong for them. It's just how I am. Like I can't change that. But yeah, I've always sort of kept things to myself and that. But Emily's cracked the vault, unfortunately.
Finally.
She sees things that other people don't see, and I'll probably keep it that way, to be honest.
And that's so fine.
It's good to have someone.
Yeah.
How long did it take for her to crack the vault?
Oh, a while. It's only been pretty recent.
I suppose it'd be pretty... I suppose you kind of didn't really have a choice, I guess, like your diagnosis and everything like that, because you just haven't been together that long, I guess, in the big scheme of things. But I guess it's a nice feeling knowing that it's all kind of... You've got somebody to lean on while you've got all of this stuff going on.
I can lean on mum also.
Of course.
I do. I tend not to, but I do sometimes. Like I do. Well, emotionally no, but she helps me. Like she takes me to all my appointments. Like she always comes with me. She wants to come with me, and like she asks questions that I don't think of to the doctors and that. Yeah, she's pretty good with that. So I suppose in a way I do lean on her.
I suppose it's just that's a natural mother thing. The default carer, she's just there. She's in the background.
Yeah.
She's doing all the hard yakkers behind. How do you think that all of this affects her?
I reckon it's same deal. I think her mentality's pretty similar to mine. So I'd say behind closed doors with her husband, that'd probably be her safe place.
It'd be terrifying, I think, for a mother.
But what does she call herself? She's like the manager of our family, I suppose. Like
The CEO.
Yeah. When Nana died, she was in Europe, and they flew back, and within, I think it was like 2 weeks, she organised like the whole funeral, everything, everyone to come down, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, she's pretty good with that sort of stuff.
If you could go back and talk to the person you were before all of this, what would you say?
So wake up yourself. Get healthy.
Yeah.
Change your life.
That's brilliant.
Simple as that. Cop this. Do better.
What's something that you hope people take away from your story? Something that makes all of this seem bigger?
Life isn't as bad as what everyone thinks it is. A lot of people have got these problems going on, and they think, oh, this sucks. Like, how am I going to deal with this? How am I going to get out of this? But there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. You just got to find it. You just got to find a way to deal with it, and then find a way to resolve it. Yeah, it's not always be all end all.
Trying to think of it. Is it?
Okay, too. Yeah. I wouldn't pay $60 for a haircut on that, dude.
Be cheaper to go buy a pair of clippers.
Yeah, probably. Probably cheaper to buy a razor and
I've got one there.
Just get Emily to do it.
Just grow out the big rat's tail.
I'll ask him for half
Please
off.
do not. I'm not even okay with the mullet.
She hates it. She calls it prison cut.
Yeah, it's all I see because everyone in prison has a mullet or a rat's tail. And then I come home and I go on at home.
I reckon I could get it half off because hair doesn't grow on that side.
So does it not?
50% off.
Yeah.
I just need one side cut.
Yeah.
So does it not grow like around the incision?
You can probably see. No, where I done radiation, you can probably see it. Like just there.
So how
The
does?
surgery, yeah. Like you've had
It
two brain surgeries?
Sorry.
Three.
Yeah.
And they go in the same place every time?
Yeah.
How was that? Like how was that? Like that whole I'm going in for brain surgery. Like, was that terrifying?
The first time I can't remember, but I'm assuming I would have been shit myself. First time.
Yeah.
First time's horrible.
She was 17.
Yeah, it would have been
17 with first brain surgery.
And yeah, the fucking headaches after it. It was crazy. They had me. It was at the John Hunter, and they had me at the front desk, like monitoring me. There's like a little. I think it's like an emergency. But I'm not too sure what it was, but yeah, it doesn't matter how many drugs they give me. My head was just pounding. There's so much swelling.
This was before the surgery?
No,
or after the surgery?
Yeah, and then the last 2 times it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, right.
Like I was up after the last surgery I just done. I was up showering myself the next morning after it,
Yeah, wow.
walking around the hospital. I was meant to get discharged the day after, but they wanted to keep me under observation.
Yeah, we've just had brain
Blood
surgery.
pressure
Like,
and
I
all
think
that
it's...
sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Did it change? Like you said, you did Muay Thai. How did that? You obviously didn't go punched in the head after that, did you? Or did you?
No, I did before my surgery. I knew what was going on. I had something going, but stupid me, I was like, I still want to spar. So I'd done a couple. I didn't do too many. I've still done a couple of sparring sessions. Couldn't help it. It's an addiction.
I think David can attest to that. So what is like radiation like? For some reason, I just have absolutely no comprehension of what that is.
Picture of them in a bubble.
Yeah, like
No, I do have a video I can show you soon.
yeah,
But basically, you just go in, lay on a table. They make you up like a plastic mask with holes in it. I think it's just to protect the rest of your head.
yeah,
And then they just target a spot. It went through here this time out to the back, and then like it was targeting around there. And the first time I had it, I remember it'd get to a certain point in the radiation and I would get a weird smell. But because they said it's pretty normal, like it's going through your brain, obviously.
frying the
Cooking your
flesh.
brain.
Yeah, basically. It's it doesn't. I don't think it actually goes all the way through your brain. It's pretty fancy. Like it targets the actual spot it needs to be
The
blasted.
tumour.
Yeah,
But
wow.
this time around, I didn't get the smell or anything, which is kind of weird. I didn't mind it because it smelled like you could taste it and smell it at the same time. The side of my head got a bit, like it gets a bit scratchy, obviously because it goes all dry and shit. And
So the hair won't grow back there now, or
yeah, well,
yeah.
it did last time. It's just like baby hair, but it doesn't grow thick.
So you'll never have long, luscious locks again.
That's all right. I'll probably just stay skinhead.
Stay skinhead.
Yeah. Have you always been a skinhead? Like, have you always had really short hair, or did you just?
No, I've always been in love with my hair.
Oh.
So
Was that hard?
yeah, it was like a breakup. I had to let it go. I've shaved my head a couple of times. Just sometimes I get haircuts and they fuck them up. So I'm like, oh, shit. But I never go this short.
Yeah.
I've always like in school I'd always have hair waxing, and even up till recently, like I'd always style my hair. But
And now you have a mohawk.
yeah, now I don't really care about my hair now.
Yeah.
Bigger
Least of my
problems, I
worries,
guess.
Yeah. So how did that feel, having to shave your head the first time?
I didn't have to shave it.
Yeah.
I just done it because I had a big bald patch there, so it looked weird. Like it just looked silly. So
Yeah.
I just shaved it off. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Like it sucked, but it's what it is.
Because I guess you always see like the people around you shaving their heads as well.
Yeah.
Were you big on the no, don't do it, or
No.
yeah,
I didn't want anyone shaving their head for me.
comes back to the whole sympathy thing, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Mum offered to do it, and I was like, don't you dare. Do not.
How would it have felt if someone had just done it? Because I keep seeing those videos and stuff all over Instagram, being like where the hairdresser does it. Like, would that have just thrown you?
I would have been like, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's their decision.
Yeah.
But
still,
if
I guess.
Like, if it's the way that they feel like they can help me, make me feel better, then go for it. But I'm
But it
not
doesn't.
I'm not asking anyone to do it.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
My brother come over and he got his, like he come over and he was like, I need you to do one other thing for me. I was like, what? And he goes, shave my head. I was like, why? He goes, well, you can't be the only one that's got a shaved head.
I suppose that's a better way to put it,
yeah.
not just from the sympathy side of it, but...
And then I shaved it and then I was pissed off at him because he's got a good hairline. He's definitely adopted. The proof's there now, the hairline. My older brother's got the same hairline as me.
I can't wait for this to air. And that's a wrap on today's episode. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Emil, MTL Australia, Noel Motorplex, Powerhouse Gym and Recovery at Mount Gravatt, Soak Bathhouse, The Charming Squire. Thank you so much for helping us bring Bradley's story to life. And of course, everyone that donated to the GoFundMe page. We will have a link in the description for anybody that wants to follow along, as well as Bradley's Instagram. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. This is DTO's Dying to Know.